So the other thing is, I did magic when I was a kid, and then I decided to go in the Army, went in the Army, and I gave away all my magic stuff. And then when I got out of the Army, I got a job working for NASA at the University of Washington. I didn't even know they had a NASA office in Seattle. I didn't know that. And I got a NASA space grant scholarship and got to work on robots. And the thing that was so exciting about working on these robots in the NASA lab is, as a child, doing magic where you ESP, I'm going to read your mind, right? And it was just magic. But in the physics lab, the robotics lab, we actually had a helmet you put on your head, hooks up to the computer, you think about the robot standing up and walking, and the computer makes it walk. They prove science that ESP is actually real, it works! And so what's the most powerful computer on the planet? It's between your ears, right? So in fact, you don't need all them wires and helmets and all that stuff. All you got to do is think and concentrate. And in theory, if you think hard enough and you get close enough to somebody else's computer, you can actually read their mind. And the really cool thing is, you can actually, there's the thing called telekinesis, where you move stuff with your mind, right? And telekinesis, again, in the lab, you hook up the helmet, you know. And so I kept seeing all this stuff, these magic tricks I did as a kid, confirmed by physics and science. And so I'm really loving it now. It's really fun. And the astronauts, anybody ever met an astronaut? Okay, if you ever do, ever meet an astronaut, ask them, hey, you guys know any magic tricks? And they're all, yeah, we have this magic trick. We take $1, hold it up, concentrate, and then let go, and it floats for days. We have to be in space for it to work. And they all think it's funny. And I had a chance at the NASA reunion. There's 17 astronauts there. And I made a point to go around to each and every one of them. Hey, I'm a magician. You know any magic? And they told me about the dollar bill, right? And I was like, all right. After lunch, I'm gonna see what I can do. And so what I need you guys to do is imagine that there's an astronaut here, and they're concentrating, and they're gonna make the dollar bill float. And then we're gonna try to actually make it happen. I did this for a bunch of astronauts, and they freaked out. So, you guys ever rub a balloon on your head and make it stick on the wall? So same kind of static electricity. And when you do that, you're actually knocking electrons off. So there's actually science behind it. Okay? So what we're going to do is try to create a little friction. Now, you guys are seeing that picture of the dollar bill floating. You know the astronauts can all do it. If we concentrate, you guys can send enough energy to me that it'll stick out of my fingertips and make this dollar bill float. So I need you to give it a little rub. Just rub it. Yeah, just rub it between your fingers. Rub it between your fingers. Rub it between your fingers. There you go. Rub it. Yeah. Rub it. All right, good. Now, what I want you all to do is just think about the energy in the air passing through the air to me, to the dollar bill, and we're going to try to make it flip. You guys ready? Ready. You got to concentrate. All right. You guys did a great job. Give yourselves a hand.